Hi and welcome to this week's Torah. In this week's Torah, Parshas Pekudei, we read about the completion of the Mishkan and the setting up of the entire tabernacle. And then, when we read about it, the Torah has one phrase that comes up again and again in this week's Torah. And the phrase is, Kasher Tziva Hashem es Moshe. The way Moshe was commanded by God. And they did it the way Moshe was commanded by God. And they did this the way Moshe was commanded by God. And the question is, why does that get repeated again and again in this week's Sedra? Once at the end would have been good enough. And the Arach Chaim, Rabbi Chaim and Atai, gives a beautiful answer here. He says Moshe Rabbeinu felt very left out because Moshe Rabbeinu felt he wanted to also do something for the Mishkan. But he didn't have the skills necessary. The men who were building it were Betzalel, Aholiav. They had a whole bunch of men that were helping them to build it. There was a whole bunch of women that were helping out with a lot of the building as well. And Moshe Rabbeinu was left out. And Moshe Rabbeinu felt, how come I can't do anything? And therefore God says, wait. You've done something very important. Kasher Tziva Hashem es Moshe. You were the catalyst for the whole thing. You got the whole thing going. Maybe you're right, you didn't actually do the thing. But you started it. It was your idea. It was your thought, and it was your commandments, and it was your connection to God that enabled everybody else to do what they needed to do. And so therefore, Moshe Rabbeinu, you shouldn't feel bad because this was done. Yes, you had no involvement in it. But it was Kasher Tziva Hashem es Moshe. It was made the way Moshe was commanded by God. And I think within this lies a beautiful idea. And that's the following. Sometimes we have ideas but we cannot follow through on them. We have to pass them on to other people and they follow through on them. And we feel it was my idea and they followed through. Maybe I didn't do as much as I should. And the answer Hashem is saying is Kasher Tziva Hashem es Moshe. In the Mishkan and in life, it's not only the people that actually do something that are rewarded. God rewards those people that had the brainstorm. God rewards those people that had the idea even if they don't implement it. So next time you have a great idea, but it ends up that somebody else takes it and does it and runs with it and takes your idea to, or maybe you don't have the ability to do it. If it was your idea, feel good about yourself. You had an involvement. You did something. It's not nothing. Having an idea and giving the inspiration is just as important. Wishing you all a very good Shabbos and a good Chodesh.